Welcome to our Las Vegas news desk. I'm here with Bob Maricich, CEO of International Market Centers. Bob, welcome to another Las Vegas market.
Bill, it's great being with you. It's great kicking off market like we've done in the past, and both here in High Point.
Absolutely.
And so thanks for having me.
As always, it's a little early, but what's your sense from registration and exhibits? How's the market faring?
It feels pre-COVID. I think we're back. There's an element of how many buyers went out of business, and that's an answer that we can't find out. But registration would indicate we're back to pre-COVID. Hotel room block is full. The city, as you know, KBIS is going on, the Builders Show. People are back to face-to-face.
Well, you're also synergizing with one of the other markets in town this week. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we're co-locating, meaning that we honor each other's badges with the Kitchen and Bath Show, the Builders Show, Surfaces, and all related to the home. So this is, when the stars line up and we're able to schedule over each other, it really truly is the only, I think, global whole home show.
You certainly have a lot of home folks in town this week.
We sure do.
So, how was Atlanta? What is it? A week and a half ago now. How was that? What does that give you confidence in terms of the trajectory of markets?
Well, in terms of a market, it was extraordinarily successful. There is a difference, though, between the gift industry, that's primarily a gift market, and some home decor, not a lot of furniture. Those businesses are as recession-proof as you can get, because there's always going to be Christmas and New Year's and Valentine's Day, and it's so spread out. There's 300,000, buyers of gift merchandise, so that clearly was back. There's a bit of an overhang, as you know, in the furniture industry, with interest rates where they are, and a slowdown at retail. So it'll be interesting to see the buying activity here. The buying activity in Atlanta was strong.
So you raised the R word there, right? Recession.
Right.
Everybody's talking about recession. You've managed through recessions before. What's your sense as you project out? Are we going to have one? What's your sense? Is it going to be protracted? Give me your...
So I'll start with, recessions are generally pretty good things. Now, I don't want another 2008 or 1980, but there's a lot of market share that's gained during recessions. And, my view is you focus on what you can control. I think there's no question, particularly in the furniture space, that there is a slowdown, whether you want to label it a recession or not. But I'm not to name drop, and I won't use his name, but I had dinner a couple of nights ago with a former Fed chairman, the Dallas Fed, and he said, look, we're going to probably have a 5% Fed interest rate hike. He thought that mortgage rates have peaked. They're not going to get down to the 3%, 3.5% level. Inflation, there's wage inflation that's sticky. So I think we're going to have like a slog, whether you want to call it a recession or not. And those that focus on the things they can control, new product, better delivery, reaching new customers, getting in new business verticals, they'll do fine.
And that's true every year, every time, right? Do your basic blocking and tackling, focus on your customer, do the right things. Any economy, that strategy works.
Absolutely.
So we now have a little bit of history on the Expo Center, right? I didn't want to ask this question last time, but now as you see how it's starting to perform and how it fits with the rest of the market, what's your sense of how the Expo Center is doing?
Well, it's full, which is real gratifying.
That's a good thing.
And actually, I think we've already got almost 30 events booked for next year outside of market. But it's always been an incubator. And there are many people that shop there first because there is such entrepreneurialism. There is a trend that's starting, however, that's very, very interesting, and we saw it in Atlanta as well, and that's where people with a permanent showroom will also have a trade show booth. And the thought of that is, in 5.5 million square feet, they may not get everybody walking by their showroom, but they may get some interest in the trade show area that filters into their permanent showroom. And anyway, if you get a chance to walk it, it really is the epitome of entrepreneurialism. A lot of small businesses doing creative things, and it really is energizing.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time with us here today.
Well, thanks for inviting me, and I'll look forward to seeing you in High Point.
That's it. See you in a couple months.
All right.
Hopefully it'll be warmer.
Hopefully.
And thank you for joining us.